Bitgert beat the by-and-large crypto market in 2022. We should find out what we can learn about it, and furthermore investigate a portion of the Bitgert cost expectations that were being made starting around the 6th of April 2023. Shrewd agreement usefulness as indicated by Bitgert. The Brise chain depends on an arrangement of confirmation of authority to help short block times and low expenses. The Brise chain has brilliant agreement usefulness and is viable with the Ethereum virtual machine. Designers can give new tokens, run full hubs to get to live updates on exchanges, blocks and agreement exercises, and foster wallets and apparatuses for dApps on the Brise chain. The send-off of the organization's brooding system, Bitgert Startup Studio, plays had a major impact in the various undertakings that have arisen on the Brise chain. Bitgert Startup Studio assists engineers and business people with giving digital currencies for their undertakings, permitting them to raise reserves through private or public symbolic deals. The program additionally gives advertising and specialized help to send off projects on the Brise chain. Omniverse, a main convention on the Brise chain, said, "The studio is the focal point of the Brise biological system. It's producing the tasks which range from DeFi to supportability to gaming to metaverse to and so on. They make them a core." To Bitgert, the main 5 undertakings on its organization were the decentralized trade Sphinx Labs, the NFT convention Omniverse, the marking stage Eco Money, the Metaverse 4D Twin Guides, and the venture improvement convention Brise. Brise Tokenomics. Brise is the local badge of the Bitgert organization. It at first sent off as a BEP20 token on the Binance organization. After the send-off of the Brise chain, the coin was changed over completely to its local Brise chain, meaning it is presently precise to discuss such things as a Bitgert coin cost forecast. Clients marking their Brise will get marking awards in BUSD, Bitgert's site says. The Brise coin is likewise utilized as a shared installment technique inside the Brise dApp wallet, which has zero exchange expenses. It permits both dealer and purchaser to execute crypto charges straightforwardly with one another without the need of an outsider. The stage has added a buyback idea to digital money, making the Brise coin a token more appealing to hold. The buyback strategy gives financial backers more certainty to buy and clutch the coin. Determined to develop request and expanding the coin's worth, every exchange gathers 5% in buyback charge, which is put away inside the agreement. On the off chance that a deal happens, some portion of the buyback charge paid is utilized to buy tokens from the liquidity pool, which are promptly scorched following the purchase. Possible warnings. There are a few possible warnings over how Bitgert works and presents itself. For instance, the framework has passed a review with a 98% security rating. However, that review was made by Bitgert itself, as opposed to an outer association. One could puzzle over whether this is altogether inside the soul of what a review should do. Maybe more worryingly, an examination by our sister site, currency.com, tracked down various issues. To start with, the framework site said that Bitgert plans to give a cash to good cause. However, there are no subtleties, not expressing any offshoots, good cause numbers, or giving an activity plan. Second, the site's online entertainment presence showed the utilization of Twitter bots. Third, the framework's engineers couldn't be cross-referred to on LinkedIn, while examination of their photos proposed that the pictures utilized were PC-created. The photographs have since been brought down. Furthermore, among the framework site's certifications found that Bitgert seems to involve the Kept for Protection Administration, in spite of the fact that space subtleties are apparently those of WFP's non-exclusive model introduced on the landing page, proposing that Bitgert didn't really pay for this help. Strangely, the postcode given is equivalent to that of the Icelandic Phallological Gallery, which houses the world's biggest showcase of phalluses. While past execution ought to never be taken as a mark of future outcomes, a gander at Bitgert's value history can assist with giving us some significant setting if we have any desire to either decipher a Bitgert cost expectation or, in all likelihood, make one of our own. When Bitgert first went onto the open market in July 2021, it was worth about $0, before it moved to arrive at an untouched high of $0 the 13th of August 2021. A resulting decline implied the token shut the year at $0. Up to this point, 2022 has been a perky year for Bitgert, particularly since the in general crypto market has been on a slump. On 7 Walk, it arrived at a high of $0 the same time. After a progression of market declines, it dropped to $0 the 18th of June. Some recuperation followed, and after the 26th of September's declaration that the coin was to be recorded on the Huobi trade, it arrived at a high of $0 next day. In November, however, the breakdown of the FTX trade saw Brise tumble to a low of $0 the 21st of November, before the send-off of the Bitgert trade saw it arrive at a high of $0 the 7th of December, with it shutting the year down $0, in spite of the yearly loss of around 11%. That implied it was each of the better performing digital currencies in turn when the general market went somewhere near over 60%. Up until this point, 2023 has been a reassuring year for both crypto, albeit the news has been somewhat more blended for Brise, with Bitgert hitting a high of $0 the 26th of February prior to falling down to around $0 the 6th of April. Around then, there were around 395.7 trillion Brise available for use out of a complete stockpile of 1 quadrillion. This gave the coin a market capitalization of $183 m, making it the 171st biggest crypto by that measurement. Bitgert cost expectations, cost conjectures, particularly for something as possibly unstable as digital currency, are regularly off base. Long-haul crypto value expectations are likewise frequently made utilizing a calculation, and that implies that they can change immediately. Notwithstanding, what follows are a portion of the Bitgert cost expectations that were being made starting around the 6th of April 2023. A Brise cost forecast which recommended the token could close this year at around $0. It anticipated that the coin could then move to $0 the finish of 2024. The site then made a Bitgert cost expectation for 2025 that contended the coin could begin the year at somewhat under $0, close it at $0. Made a Bitgert crypto cost forecast which contended that Brise could be worth between $$0 the current year's over, prior to averaging $0 2025. The site then proceeded to make a Bitgert cost expectation for 2030 that said the coin could average $0 a year. Made a Bitgert cost expectation for 2023 that contended the symbolic reached $0 prior year, hitting $0 2025. The site's Bitgert cost expectation for 2030 saw it possibly exchange at a normal of $0 and undeniably more negative, and some could contend, reasonable Bitgert coin cost expectation when it said there could be difficult stretches ahead for Brise over the approaching a year. The site said that it expected that Bitgert could implode to only $0 early April 1 year from now. While considering a Brise token cost expectation, it is essential to remember that digital money markets remain very unpredictable, making it challenging to precisely foresee what a coin or token's cost will be in a couple of hours, and, surprisingly, harder to give long-haul gauges. Accordingly, investigators and calculation-based forecasters can and do misunderstand their expectation. Assuming you are thinking about putting resources into digital currency tokens, we suggest that you generally do your own examination. Take a gander at the most recent market patterns, news, specialized and crucial investigation, and well-qualified assessment prior to settling on any speculation choice. Remember that previous presentation is no assurance of future returns. Never exchange with cash that you can't stand to lose. Keep in mind, you ought to continuously do your own exhaustive examination prior to making a venture. Indeed, even high market cap digital currencies have demonstrated powerless against the ongoing bear market. So financial backers ought to be ready to make misfortunes and never spend beyond what they can stand to lose. Before you choose whether or not to put resources into Bitgert,